And this dude, I'm a 3-weight world champion and actually really a world champion. Tank had two belts his whole career, right? They was both the same belt. He had a WBA at 130 pounds. That's the only title he ever hold in his career.
Following his knockout victory over Frank Martin, Davis faced questions about fighting Shakur Stevenson, a potential opponent for over a year. Davis's dismissal of the question visibly agitated Stevenson. Reports indicate that many professional boxers have warned Davis against fighting Stevenson, believing the risk outweighs the reward. Fans are eager to see if Davis will accept the challenge and deliver the fight they desire. In his post-fight press conference, Davis was asked about facing elite fighters, with Stevenson's name specifically mentioned. Davis did not seem enthusiastic about the prospect. The boxing community is now buzzing with speculation about whether Davis will step up and face Stevenson, despite the cautious advice from his peers. The potential bout between Davis and Stevenson remains a hot topic.
You know what I mean? And where the opponent is at, I'm with it all. I mean, I'm at an age where it's all like, I'm not ducking and dodging nobody. I could just shoot at whoever.
With fans and analysts alike eager to see if it will materialize. Stay tuned for more updates on this highly anticipated showdown. Following Tank Davis's recent remarks, Shakur Stevenson posted a cryptic statement on X, indicating the ongoing tension between the two fighters. It appears that Tank is ready to part ways with Shakur once more. Reports suggest that Davis has initiated negotiations to face IBF champion Vasyl Lomachenko. This potential matchup would also represent a significant step up in competition, arguably posing a greater challenge than a fight with Stevenson. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell to stay updated on all future videos from the combat sports world. The long-discussed bout between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Tank Davis has been a hot topic among boxing fans. Both fighters frequently engage in verbal sparring, and a professional showdown between them promises to be thrilling. Fans have taken to social media to express their opinions on this potential fight, with comments ranging from "Wow, are so slow." If you think Shakur is beating Tank, why doesn't he prove it? To Shakur is the most feared fighter. Many fans believe Stevenson's speed could be a decisive factor, while others argue that Davis's ability to cut off the ring and fight in the pocket would neutralize Stevenson, who they claim lacks the power to keep Tank at bay. Both fighters have recently benefited from Devin Haney's move up to 140 pounds, which led to him vacating his 4 lightweight titles. Stevenson capitalized on this by defeating Edwin de los Santos to claim the vacant WBC title, while Davis was elevated from WBA regular champion to full champion. The boxing community is now eager to see these two champions face each other in the ring. Hall of Famer and 3-weight world champion James Toney weighed in on the potential fight during an interview with Fight Hub TV, advising Stevenson against taking the fight with Davis at this time. Good fight, Shakur Stevenson's a good fighter, but Shakur Stevenson ain't ready for that. Toney said, "All don't know, __ about boxing. Shakur is a young fighter, let him develop, and then when it's time, you make a move. But now, Tank's got that momentum. It's bad for Shakur. He'll ruin his whole career like Crawford did to Errol Spence Jr." Similarly, Paulie Malignaggi offered his insights, acknowledging Davis's impressive performance against Frank Martin while maintaining that Stevenson would pose a unique challenge. Davis looked terrific. "I was very impressed with the performance and the way he was able to get that win. But come on, man. Shakur Stevenson is a different proposition than everybody else. The little problems you saw Frank giving Davis tonight are times 10 when Shakur's there. The tall, rangy southpaw has a lot more IQ and a lot more versatility. It's very different. I'm saying all this because I want to see the fight. I think Davis is also very qualified for the fight. Do I edge Shakur? I have always edged Shakur." In another interview, Malignaggi accused Davis of avoiding Stevenson, acknowledging that it would be a very tough fight for Tank. This sentiment echoes the broader debate within the
knocked him out, you know what I mean? But Shakur will fight a dangerous guy who's a puncher, beat him a little bit less impressively, and all of a sudden, oh no, we don't care about it, we don't want to see him. Okay, so then we'll get him diner workers.
Discussions of a potential fight between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Tank Davis have been put on hold due to Stevenson's recent supper performance against Edwin de los Santos. Meanwhile, Tank's impressive victory over Frank Martin has further solidified his position as one of the greatest lightweight fighters, making a fight with Stevenson seem unlikely. Consequently, many believe Vasyl Lomachenko will be Tank's next opponent. Lomachenko, known for his exceptional footwork and ability to cut off the ring, poses a significant challenge. However, some believe Tank's power and precision, particularly his uppercut and left overhand, could secure him the win. While Lomachenko has the skills to potentially win, Tank's footwork and fighting style make him a formidable opponent. Fans are eagerly anticipating this matchup, believing it will be an exciting and competitive fight. Before diving further into the video, we want to know your honest thoughts on a potential matchup between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis. Are you siding with the majority of the pros who believe Shakur will emerge victorious? Or do you think Tank will back up the hype with another highlight reel knockout? Comment down below. Former world champion Timothy Bradley believes that if Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis were to face off in the ring, Shakur would undoubtedly come out on top. Trust me, he will. You know he has that in him. He's different. Cut from a different cloth, said Bradley. When asked if Stevenson is the one to beat Tank, Bradley promptly responded, Yeah. Call me a hater. I don't give a damn. Keep bringing that hate, baby. I love it. Yes, he beats Tank. He outboxes him very easily. No problem whatsoever. Despite some criticisms that Stevenson lacks the accomplishments and resume to back up his talents, Stevenson himself has previously stated that he is more accomplished than Tank in the sport of boxing. This has sparked much debate within the boxing community, with fans and analysts divided on who would prevail in a potential matchup. While Tank's recent victories have bolstered his reputation, Stevenson's skill set and determination make him a worthy contender. The possibility of a Davis-Stevenson fight remains a major topic of discussion, with many eagerly awaiting updates on this potential showdown. Until then, the anticipation continues to build, and fans are left to speculate on who would come out on top if these two champions were to meet in the ring. Stay tuned for more details on these exciting developments in the world of boxing. From Team Tank's perspective, it's understandable why they're holding off on a fight with Shakur Stevenson. Despite being a three-weight world champion, Stevenson hasn't yet established a significant name, making the risk outweigh the reward. However, if Stevenson were to deliver a knockout against Artem Harutyunyan on July 6, it could set the stage perfectly for a showdown with Davis. The potential fight between these two top boxers presents an exciting clash of styles. Stevenson, known for his defensive prowess, prefers to slip shots and score strategically with rapid combinations. In contrast, Davis is renowned for his ability to read opponents and wait for the perfect moment to land one of his devastating power punches. The critical question is whether Stevenson can go 12 rounds without getting hit by Tank's powerful shots, an intriguing prospect in the sport. Two-time super middleweight champion David Benavidez shared on $1 million worth of game that he believes Davis would prevail if the fight unfolds as planned. I think they're both great fighters, but I guarantee Davis, Benavidez stated. Leonard Elop has also cautioned Davis against taking on Stevenson due to the potential harm such a fight could cause to his career. Only time will tell what will come from these recent fight claims.